Kanye West is being accused of controlling his wife Bianca Censori, demanding that she never speaks, and for her to wear what he wants her to wear.
Some men never learn.
I was a puppet. There was someone else who was the puppet master, you know? I'm being weaponized in a way.
He married Bianca 1 month after his divorce was finalized from Kim Kardashian.
When you marry for money, you will have to earn every penny. She's a lot smarter than she looks, you guys.
Kanye West's new wife, Bianca, is under his control. They married only a month after his divorce from Kim, and now Kanye is obsessed with making his wife just like his ex. Allegedly, Kanye has a set of rules for Bianca to follow. She has to eat what he wants her to eat. He forces her to wear these ridiculous outfits, and Kanye also made it very clear that she's not allowed to speak. He is fully controlling this former Yeezy employee turned wife, so let's get into it. I've always grown up playing Sudoku workbooks, but now we're in 2023 and it's time to advance our gameplay. That's why I've been playing Sudoku and I'm obsessed. First, this app is completely free to download on Apple and Android devices. It won't cost you anything to play the game and there are hundreds of levels. What's cool about Sudoku is that it can work out your mind differently than other apps. Their woodblock puzzle approach mixed in with Sudoku puts your IQ and intelligence to the test. To succeed, you'll want to arrange the wooden blocks to form a line. Then you'll clear tiles from the board to earn points. I really enjoy this game because it is challenging and it can test you. But nothing feels better than clearing the tiles, getting those points, and moving a level up. Sometimes work and stress is too overwhelming, so I just sit back, open my Sudoku app, and it calms my nerves. To get the Sudoku experience, use my link in the description below. It only takes a few seconds to download the app, and it really helps my channel. So check it out using my link below or scan the QR code. Thank you, Sudoku, for sponsoring this video, and enjoy. I think we can all agree that Kanye West is an interesting man, and recently we learned a little bit more about his relationship with his wife Bianca, and there are some major red flags. There's a lot to break down in this video, but let's just read this headline. Kanye West instructs his wife to never speak, insiders claim, and have given her a list of rules to live by that dictates what she has to wear and foods she is allowed to eat. Off the bat, that doesn't even sound enjoyable. Like, one, why would Bianca want to be controlled by Kanye? But also, why does Kanye feel the need to make every decision in her life? One of the reasons I'm making this video is because so many people are voicing their concerns online about him potentially manipulating his wife into a radicalized version of his ex Kim. Insiders claim that Bianca has no mind of her own anymore and instead simply obeys the controversial rapper. Supposedly, Kanye has Bianca convinced that they're at some royalty level and they should be living in this particular way. And it seems like these inside sources are coming from some of Bianca's side, some of the friends that she's probably had in her life who want to now go to the media, probably try to get this story out to protect her. I mean, why does he have this rule that she's never allowed to speak? I'm sure she does speak. I don't know, like, where that's coming from, or maybe she isn't. Maybe she's not allowed to talk to him. She just has to be there in his presence. And supposedly she can only eat certain foods and she has to work out even though Kanye doesn't. There's definitely some really weird double standards going here. The power dynamic is off the charts. Like, what type of food is he forcing her to eat? And on top of it, her outfits are tragic. I mean, she's seen out and about in Europe offending people. Like in this look, she didn't even have a top on. She's just holding a pillow. And I guess that's the fashion look to cover her, like, boob for the public.
Kanye West is being accused of controlling his wife Bianca Censori, including demanding that she never speaks. An anonymous source has come forward with some pretty shocking allegations. They've claimed that Kanye, who legally changed his name to Ye back in 2021, controls Bianca and has a strict set of rules for his wife. They allegedly include instructing her never to speak and for her to wear what he wants her to wear. Even eating certain foods and working out despite the fact that Kanye doesn't. Kanye has not responded to these accusations.
I'm sure Kanye won't be responding to any of these rumors because he's been too busy responding to lawsuits. He has so many lawsuits against him right now. There's lawyers who are looking for money. There are brand deals that he has screwed up. So maybe he's hanging out in Europe for a certain reason, to escape some of this mess. But nonetheless, if you look at old pictures of Bianca, she looks like a different person. Like, she has completely changed due to Kanye. It kind of reminds me of how Julia Fox became, like, Kanye's sidekick. And maybe he couldn't control her as much as he could Bianca. Her friends say that everyone is extremely concerned. This isn't who she is. She is an incredibly outspoken and lively person who is never one to keep her mouth shut. So they've been hanging out in Italy, pissing off the Italian people. You guys saw the pictures of him supposedly getting a BJ on the boat. Well, I guess while they've been in Italy, Kanye has an entire fashion team that he's working with daily to plan Bianca's outfits. Kind of like she's just like his doll, his object that he dresses up for fun. He has a whole team there making these bizarre outfits. Quote, anything he wants to make, they can make it. He's really just making it on the spot. And this is what he ends up with, doing it on the spot.
This control reportedly stems from West's persuasion of their royale status, leading to concerns among Sensori's friends about her radical transformation, likening it to a version of West's ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. West and Sensori, based in Europe, have been showcasing risque fashion, created in an Italian atelier. Although West's controlling narrative persists, designer Mawalola Ogunlesi indicates a collaborative effort between West and Sensori in their fashion endeavors, emphasizing the attainable nature of their clothing choices.
Bianca did at one point work for Kanye's brand. She was an employee, so I do believe that maybe she's into the fashion as well. And even though the outfits are pretty cringe, people are more concerned about her well-being. A few of her friends were finally able to reach her, but she wasn't interested in talking, nor was she interested in anyone's concern for her. She shut everyone out and told one of her former friends to F off when they tried to ask if she was okay. She is saying that her friends are just jealous of her stardom. This report claims that Bianca is actually the daughter of a notorious Australian gangster. She grew up in an upper-class neighborhood in Melbourne and attended a prestigious school. One of her former classmates described her as a social butterfly who was friends with everyone. Another friend told Insider that she is stuck and her friends are trying to save her, but no one can because of the blockades Kanye has put up around her. Kanye is trying to make Bianca into a radicalized version of Kim K, almost like Kim K 2.0. The difference is that when Kim was with Kanye, he was respected in fashion. He has since lost this respect. So everyone's concerned, and supposedly Bianca is obsessed with her newfound stardom. But I also wonder if Bianca is, maybe in control in different ways. I mean, maybe she's going through this right now to one day write a book about Kanye. And I don't want to assume those things because her friends seem genuinely concerned, but maybe she knows what she's doing.
Some men never learn, and she's one step closer to taking this man to the cleaners. When you marry for money, you will have to earn every penny. She's a lot smarter than she looks, you guys. She's not under his control. In fact, these documents show that she's now the power of attorney for Kanye West. She's about to rob this man blind. Bianca is the offspring of a notorious crime family from down under. Her uncle even earned the name Al Capone of Australia. Marrying someone when they're in a bad mental space should be totally illegal, but she's using this to her advantage. For anyone thinking he has her under his control, it's quite the opposite. She's setting herself up nicely for a guaranteed payday.
The power of attorney part is pretty freaky. I saw that news a couple of months ago, and I do in fact believe they are legally married, and there could be some leverage that she has in this relationship. But clearly Kanye is just so obsessed with clothing and these women wearing these clothes. Actually, Julia Fox has been opening up about their relationship because she was his first major rebound, and he would come to their dates with a wardrobe of clothes very similar to his ex Kim's, and would have Julia wear clothing like that. Julia Fox is actually coming out with a memoir, and she's going to be writing about her relationship with Kanye in there, which again is kind of something I could see Bianca doing one day. Julia actually calls Kanye the artist inside the book, probably trying to avoid some legal backlash, and she claims that the artist tried to control what she wore every single time they hung out. Actually, on their second date, he hired a stylist for her and asked her to meet her in the restaurant bathroom, and supposedly this stylist had a bunch of different outfits for her to change into. So definitely an interesting second date. I don't know if I would be offended by that or not. Julia writes that being made to dress in outfits that Kanye liked made her feel like a show monkey. She also alleges that he once offered to pay for her to get a boob job after seeing her modeling some of the designer pieces he'd approved. That's definitely offensive. I don't think any woman, like early on in their relationship, wants their man to be offering to alter their body.
I have to ask you about Kanye.
Yeah.
It's a pretty short part of the book. How do you feel about all the attention that relationship got?
I mean, obviously I knew it would get some attention, but I didn't even have the scope to fully understand, how big of a star he was.
But it wasn't like a grab for attention.
No, not at all. If I wanted that attention, there were so many other celebrities and whatever that I could have gone and I have dated, and it's still a secret. And also, I was not orchestrating. I was a puppet. There was someone else who was the puppet master, And I think when I had that realization, I might be, being used as some sort of, I'm being weaponized in a way. I really didn't like that, and I tapped out.
There's no doubt in my mind that Julia was a puppet for Kanye, especially because they started dating right after he and Kim split up, and he was obsessed with styling her and her clothing and her appearance, so he really just shifted his attention from Kim to Julia. Throughout Kim and Kanye's marriage, he was vocal about what he thought of Kim's clothing. In fact, one 2018 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians revealed that the rapper once flew all the way from Paris for just 24 hours in order to style her after seeing paparazzi pictures of her in clothes he did not approve of. Even when he started dating other people and they had split up, he continued to talk about her clothing and give opinions on it, and he was truly obsessed. What's interesting about Kim and Kanye is at some point he was really keen on trying to cover up Kim. Compared to Bianca, she's wearing little to nothing. He wanted Kim to put more clothing on. Reports write that unlike Bianca's raunchy wardrobe, Kim claimed that she was forced to change her outfits if Kanye felt that she was showing too much skin. I guess in 2019, they went to the Met Gala together and she was going to wear a corset, and he was super upset because he felt like the corset was underwear and shouldn't be seen outside of the clothing, and that was something that they actually really disagreed on. And I guess he was quoted saying that "you are my wife," speaking to Kim, "and it affects me when the pictures are too sexy." So I don't know what's different about Bianca that supposedly they're married, that's his wife, yet he wants her to wear nothing for the world to see.
In this episode, Kanye texts Kim being those outfits were not it. First things first, he said no white sunglasses, and he wanted the bodyguards to be wearing black gloves to go with the aesthetic. But I kind of live for the white sunglasses with the all black outfit. And then this outfit, Kanye said he would much rather go to jail than ever be seen dead in them. But it's Kim's response that I'm obsessed with, the fact that she threw some shade to Kanye because he's always wearing these boots. And Kim literally tells him, once you stop wearing these, then you can tell me how to dress. And maybe these boots were the deciding factor for Kim to be like, Kanye, you don't know what you're talking about.
Kanye did have a separate set of rules for Kim to follow, but it's a different situation than Bianca because Kim is pretty much as famous, as successful. She has a lot of leverage here. Bianca's 18 years younger than Kanye and started working for his brand in 2020. So that was her boss. And he went from her boss to her husband. Their wedding was confirmed, and it was actually held minutes away from where Kim's house is. But what's really cringe is that he got married a month after his divorce with Kim was finalized. So he was truly only legally single for a month. Their wedding was supposedly very inexpensive. It only lasted a few minutes. It really seemed like they just did it to get the paperwork done, and now they're officially married. Their wedding actually cost less than $400, only $385. So very much a different wedding than what he had with Kim.
It was a confidential marriage license last year. He married Bianca 1 month after his divorce was finalized from Kim Kardashian. December 20th, 2022 was the officiation of the license. They tied the knot in Cali, and the document was labeled under her name, Bianca Censori, and simply Yee for the rapper. I didn't even know he legally changed his name, so I learned something new every day. So a friend or source close to the couple says that they are very private and very affectionate and totally devoted to each other. For that reason, they've been extremely hush-hush about the specifics of their wedding day. And now she's married to that. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do. But these are just alleged. These are from sources. So who the knows? If she's happy, she's happy. If she wants to sit there and look like the Swan Princess and not view the fashion show and look like an object instead of a person, I'm legitimately scared. I wonder if he is controlling. I do. I have no proof. So I can only go by what I see. And what I see is alarming.
Do you guys think that Kanye is controlling Bianca? I mean, leave a comment below. When it comes to the kids, North has a close relationship with Kanye, and he has introduced Bianca to them, supposedly back in March, and Kim is okay with it. As long as Bianca's cool and North is okay, then I guess everything's fine. They're kind of like blending their family together. But thank you to Wudoku for sponsoring this video. Use my link in the description below to download and play the game right now. I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Let's go ahead and open this P.O. Box package item. It looks like it came from Amazon, so hopefully it has a note. Ooh, okay. Energy healing for children. A simple guide. So I guess it's a bunch of activities for, like, oh, that's cute. I need to become more spiritual. I'm, like, so not spiritual. I'm, like, I would say religious, but not, like, you know, in tune with the energy. I'm obsessed with your channel. I love that you courageously expose these criminals. Keep up the good work, Sloan. I'm sharing my book with you. It's for kids or inner child work to ease stress. From Dr. Ann. Aw, thank you so much, Ann. Rebecca Ann Hemmings. I will list this below. Thank you for sending it to me, and I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye, guys.